So today we've got a massive day. Now, you guys see in my last video, and thanks so much for the love and support on all my latest videos. On Ruby, you guys are loving it. I'm loving it. It's so sick. You've seen that we've molded the front. The front is now done. So obviously now we need a way to connect the front from the rear. So I've been trying to figure out a way to make these skirts actually work on the car. Now, these skirts are actually being run in reverse because the front on these skirts has a bigger molding. When you reverse it, it actually fits. It fits kinda not good, but okay, which I think I can work with okay. Today we've got to get the side skirts on, cut, hopefully working. And the other thing that I really want to do to this car is I want to run a different front bumper. Now that being said, it's gonna be pretty hard to run another rear bumper because this comes down so far, plus I have this exhaust. But in all honesty, I don't think it should be too hard to make the rear bumper work. But right now my mind's going a million miles an hour trying to figure out how to get these side skirts to work. Right now they don't really work. So if I can make them work, I'm gonna be absolutely stoked. They still might not work, but that is the custom car building game, isn't it? So let me set you up here and we'll get straight into it.
To whoever may need this nugget of encouragement, things will be alright, so quit your worrying. I get it, the odds seem stacked back against the wall, but even consider it such, know you'll stand tall. Sat and watched from the sidelines, one too many times. Wicked games to play, make me wanna lose my mind. Found solitude, knowing it'll be over soon. Ever need a boost, count on me for the 1-2. Trouble don't last when the tough get going. Baby, all we do is win, so show me my opponent. Adversity, doubt, stress, could care less, cause how we handle those like an S on our chest. Super proud of how we held it down on the way up. Can't wait for our day to ball, this is a layup. Nobody ever said this would be easy, but trust when I say that you got it. I know you've been looking for a breakthrough, trying our best to make do. Every day is something new, but change gon' come, oh yes it's true. Brighter days are straight ahead.
Okay, so I've cut the backing off this. So that's cut off now. So that now lines up with that pretty beautifully, I might add, which is really sick. Cut a little notch in there so that pushes up. So I cut this big square off, and then I also cut a bit of this backing off, but then I cut a few slits down here so that I could then bend this and cut that to then come all the way out. So there's going to be a little bit of a body line there, but honestly, something I really care about because this is going to be such an epic car as a whole. Looking at it as in such minute details, like something like that, couldn't really care less. So that's how the side skirt's now sitting. Honestly worked out a bit better than I thought it would work out, which is really epic. Now we're going to try and fit the rear bar. I haven't even started modifying the other side's side skirt. I just want to try and fit the rear bar and see if I'm going to run into any, major problems trying to do that. So we'll take this bumper bar off and then we'll go get the KBD one and try and fit that. It doesn't really fit whatsoever. So the problem we run into now is this obviously massive gap. So the easy way is I could just go sunk, cut that off. That would sink in, it would be done. You would see a crap ton of the tire, which would actually look freaking aggressive and really cool. But the first thing I'm gonna do, just gonna try one thing before I do that, is I'm actually gonna cut off this bit here. If I can get that up against it, and then I can look at that and judge whether that looks really good or not, and then we'll figure it out. So let's cut it. It's now day 2. We actually do have a lot of work to do. So the kit, as you know, the kit is fitted. Okay, so we need to properly fit the side skirts. Everything else is properly fitted, but the side skirts still need like a few more holes drilled. But the main concern is I have to get the front bumper kind of cut inwards like this, because when you turn the wheel, when you turn that in, it literally just smashes up against that and moves it. So this whole piece right here needs to be cut off. But once that's cut, and there is like 2 more bolts in the side skirts, Ruby's kit is pretty much gonna be done. Oh, it's looking so cool with this new rear bar. It just looks hectic. Skirts, man, I'm really happy with how this is coming out. So we've got to mark out those front bumper sections, cut them, and then you should be able to take it for a drive.
Somehow one day, word to O'Shea, today's been a good day. Don't let one bad apple spoil the tree. The fruits of our labor seem ripe, can't you see? A little insight, so they'll never dim your light. Been wrong for too long, this here feels so right. Keep your kids in the real view, right now on the mission. Trying to stay the course from this road to redemption. Giving up seems tempting, but so me, cause I got you and you got me. Remember you and riding with us by. Through the storm and the rain, I'll be by your side. Look alive, the best has yet to come. Just some words of wisdom, plenty more. I know you've been looking for a breakthrough, trying our best to make do. Every day is something new, but change gon' come, oh yes it's true. Brighter days are straight ahead. Follow me, won't be misled. Just look up, don't hang your head, and we'll get through.
Okay, we're just gonna change over to the phone really quickly because it's really bright outside and my camera just has a hard time picking up really what this looks like in the sun. So without further ado, let me show you the car. Okay, so you guys have all seen the front. The front now fits really well. I did that fender cut so that there's actually heaps of clearance in there now, which is awesome. Now, this is what we've ended up with the side skirts. I'm really digging it. So as you can see, it doesn't like properly fill that, but in all honesty, I don't really care. Like, I've taken a set of side skirts that aren't supposed to fit and I've made them fit pretty well. So that little gap there, I don't really mind too much. But the big kicker being the rear. So let me show you the rear. I'm honestly still tossing and turning so much of exactly how I want to do the rear, but I'll just show you. Okay, so that's how the rear looks at the moment. Now I decided to keep this bit of the panel, whereas like I could just chop it off. Right now, if I want to keep it, I have to do a chop straight down there, and I'm just not sure what to do. Do you guys think I should chop that body line of that kit off and then you'd get like a really sick view of the tire, or should I keep it? Honestly, I'm not sure. I don't really know what I want to do. If I chop it, it'll still work, and it should still look really aggressive, and it should still look really good. It just scares me to chop it because I can't go back. And right now the kit works. I just don't want to chop it and hate it, you know? It's so hard. But that is going to be the end of this video, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching episode 4 of the Ruby rebuild. Make sure you hit the like button, comment down below, and I will see you in episode 5. We're nearing the close finish line, so make sure you subscribe to keep up to date. See you in the next one, guys. Peace out.